The NBA is ready to welcome their latest crop of talent as the 2020 NBA Draft will take place on November 18th. Inside ESPN's facilities in Bristol, Connecticut, franchises will put their hopes in the potential of what they believe will be their next star. The most recognizable and popular name on the draft board is LaMelo Ball, the youngest of the famous Ball brothers and the son of controversial figure LeVar Ball. LaMelo will join eldest brother Lonzo on basketball's biggest stage, whilst middle child LiAngelo still fights to find his first NBA minutes. Although already a household name, LaMelo isn't entering the draft on the popularity of his name alone. As it stands, the 19-year-old is seen as one of the very best prospects in this draft class. On NBA.com's 2020 mock draft, LaMelo is anticipated to be selected no further than the third pick in the draft, with many experts anticipating he could go number 1 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Considering he's the youngest of the three brothers, and despite his brother Lonzo being selected with the second overall pick in the 2017 draft, LaMelo is actually viewed as the most talented Ball brother heading into the NBA. Lonzo's 1 year at UCLA skyrocketed his draft stock, but he has since underwhelmed with his development, resulting in him being traded to the New Orleans Pelicans after just 2 seasons with the Los Angeles Lakers. Of course, the arrival of superstar LeBron James impacted Lonzo's future with the franchise going into win-now mode, but Lonzo's upside isn't as great as LaMelo's is seen to be. Don't get me wrong, Lonzo has shown glimpses he can grow into a really good player in the NBA, but with LaMelo it's different, as scouts and executives around the league truly see him as the face of a franchise. As far as prospects go, it's obvious to see why LaMelo's potential is so desirable. At 19 years old, he already stands at 6'7" and reportedly is still growing. His size and length, 6'10" wingspan, is already unique for a player that occupies the point guard position. He has shown willingness to shoot from beyond the arc, which could also see him develop into a combo guard in the future, but his inconsistent shot right now will see him play minimal minutes at the shooting guard position. His frame is accompanied by his elite passing and court vision, and his overall athleticism makes him a potential matchup problem for opponents on a nightly basis. He can score the ball from anywhere on the court, although his shot needs work, and his upside defensively is promising if he dedicates himself to that end of the floor. Already a great rebounding guard, LaMelo's ability to get the ball off the glass and push the pace in transition is a perfect fit for today's pace and space NBA. His transition into today's current NBA landscape of positionless, up and down tempo of basketball perfectly suits his skill set. Unlike other prospects, LaMelo's selection is attached to an increased level of certainty as he opted to skip college and turn pro last season. LaMelo took his talents down under to play in the National Basketball League in Australia, and his performances against seasoned professionals in one of the best leagues in the world went ways to confirming his NBA potential. LaMelo signed with the Illawarra Hawks and averaged 17 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 6.9 assists per game in a collection of impressive outings for the franchise. As the season went on, his potential was clear by not just holding his own in a professional environment, but taking on the challenge and thriving in the spotlight. It wasn't just LaMelo's play that was stirring, but his presence alone set the league on fire. During his introductory announcement alone, the NBL received an insane $1.4 billion in media. LaMelo participated in his very own version of the decision as revealed by NBL owner Larry Kestelman. Quote, "We received, and not to over-exaggerate, that is the actual number that we've been given by the external people that track our media, we received $1.4 billion worth of global media around one announcement of LaMelo Ball." End quote. LaMelo's announcement had the likes of former President Barack Obama following the Illawarra Hawks Twitter account. Amassing over 5 million followers on Instagram, LaMelo is one of the most recognizable basketball figures in the world, without even dribbling a ball in the association. With this comes the marketing opportunity of a lifetime for him and his family. The NBL already experienced a record-shattering year of exposure due to his presence on Australian soil, and that will only increase as his career progresses in the NBA. As you can guess, LaMelo has become one of the most marketable players we've seen in recent memory. It isn't just his talents on the court, but the reality TV nature of his family opens up possibilities for nearly every avenue of marketing. Companies are licking their lips at the prospect of associating his face with their brand, and it will most likely come down to the highest bidder that will have that opportunity. In a month's time, LaMelo's name will be called on draft night as he walks up to shake the commissioner's hand. At this moment, not only will his NBA journey begin, but he will become an instant millionaire with endless possibilities away from the court waiting for him. There is no doubt LaMelo's name alone will remain a profitable money machine as the years go on. When you take into account his lucrative basketball salary, along with endorsements and sponsorships throughout his career, it's not crazy to think that LaMelo could realistically make over $1 billion during his playing days.